afternoon, everyone, and how are you doing? I hope you're having a good day. We're having a great day here on Crafters TV. It's Tuesday, it's 5 p.m, it's time for a launch party, and it's going to be a good one because lots of the things we're going to be showing you in the next couple of hours, I haven't seen myself fully up close, so it's going to be very exciting. Let us know what you're up to today. We've got Susie on the socials, so she's going to be sending all your bits and pieces across. It's made me smile, Susie, because she's put straight away, "Hi Debs, it's a double Debbie launch party. Let's have some fun." Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a fun day. We've still got a few outlet sales going off on the website, so make sure you go across there. And other than that, we're just going to have a really nice couple of hours where we're going to be showing you some of the stuff that we've already launched, and then we're doing it again in launch party. And we're having a little bit of a different take on it because we've got someone else in the studio. It's going to be a great day, so make sure that you let us know what you're up to, and or great evening, I should say. Our evening doesn't just stop here because we're going to hot foot it out of here later on and go out for a drink with our Craig. But the woman I've had in the studio all day with me, and it's been absolutely lovely because we've been prepping between shows and having a good old chatter. We've got our lovely Debbie Robinson in the building. How are you?
I'm doing a little raise the roof again. Yeah, absolutely. I'm loving being back, I'm telling you.
I
loving
know,
it.
It's so nice.
Hair up though. It's so much nicer now. I've put my hair up, Debs. I think this is the way forward.
It suits you up.
I never wear my hair up.
No, I never wear my hair up.
I wear it at home up a lot, but
yeah.
And here in the studio, I don't usually wear it up. So.
Well, it looks very nice.
Thank you very much.
What have you got in store for us tonight?
So we have got some amazing recent launches, as Deb's just said, and some of my favourites. I love anything that sparkles. Oh my God, I can't wait for Friday. But the glitter pastes are absolutely beautiful. They are stunning. So the iridescent glitter and chunky, shall we say chunky and extra chunky glitter paste are on the show. We've also got, and we're going to start with it because, I mean, Nicola loves them, I love them, but the super cute characters over the edge, absolutely love those as well. Papers galore. The papers are stunning. Sentiments as well. We've got literally everything taken care of. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. Before we get going, though, can I say a little bit of a thank you?
Oh, absolutely.
Because yesterday, Carol messaged in to see if that I'd got my present that she'd sent in, and the sweets. And I got the sweets, opened it up, but I saw that there was a bag, and I've opened the bag up, and I'm not kidding, she
I know, you heard a squeal.
because this beautiful necklace that I'm wearing on my neck is from lovely Carol. I don't even know what to say. I do know, honestly, Carol Byrne, if you're watching, I have got, honestly, the biggest amount of love. It's absolutely stunning, and it took my breath away. I did squeal, nearly cried, little like dab away the eyes. It's absolutely stunning. Thank you very much. I will wear it a lot.
It's so gorgeous. We are so lucky that you send such beautiful things in. That is amazing, Carol. And it's lovely because obviously you feel like part of the family here, and it's a family tree. So I think that's really, and it's beautiful, yes. So yeah, I'm not surprised. Debbie squealed very loudly. We heard her from the green room, Jamie's just saying. That is very true, yes. She was like, "Oh, lordy, lordy me." Just like that. Lots of you in with us this evening. So Lois is saying hello from Ohio. Sandy Brooks is, Sandy Borek is saying, nice weather here finally. Yes, we've got some nice weather here as well. Stephen Nicole is in, hello. Karen is in saying hello. Laurie's saying hello. Marta's in from a sunny Dundee, very nice. Sarabi's mum on YouTube. Oh, she says, "Debbie, you look very pretty today." Which one? We'll take that. We'll take that, won't we, Debs?
We will indeed.
Thank you very much. Shannon is saying hello, Debbie and Debbie. Zoe is saying hello, and Lisa is saying, "I'm excited to see what is launching." It's already launched, so that's the best thing. So that was Lisa. Lisa P. Yes, everything that we're showing you tonight, we're on launch party, which means we're showing you some of the launches that have just come up. So I believe our sort of Craig and Lily have done some as well, and you'll see a bit of those. What we are starting with is one of my favourites, and actually our Leanne is in the building now. Don't tell anyone, but she's coming in to do a craft along. Oh, honestly, that's exactly what she would do. Oh, she would. Yeah, she'd be like, she won't be wagging her finger. She'd be, oh, I'm doing a craft along. Yes, our Leanne is actually coming in to do a craft along, which I'm really excited about because I haven't seen her for such a long time. I waved to her through the window the other week, but that's the closest I've been to her in a long time. But yeah, she's coming in tomorrow. She's doing a craft along tomorrow. And then we've got a Leanne style cartload. It's not tomorrow, it's Wednesday. Sheena's in tomorrow. We've got her in on Thursday. So Thursday, we've got a craft along with these. So you might be lucky to get these in time. Who knows? But don't worry, if you ordered them today because you haven't got them and they don't arrive in time, just save the show and then you can watch it and craft along at another time. So let's have a look and see what you're getting in these. Now, we do have a showstopper for you as well. So it's actually 11-piece collection. This one is your Snowy Village. I love this one. Beautiful stamps just to use on anything, but actually if you use them on top of your cards, you then cut them out with the die on the bottom. They're absolutely gorgeous. Look how super cute these ones are. All your little snowmen, love that one. Absolutely beautiful. That one is your Jolly Snowman. You've then got your Festive Penguins. You can't have Christmas without penguins, can you? And you can literally cut them out on the top of your card, but I think that's a great one to have. And then this one, look at the Santa on this. This is so super cute. I absolutely love that one. Ho, ho, ho. Santa Claus is definitely coming to town, or he's coming this month, isn't he, for Christmas. And then you've got Home for Christmas as well, another beautiful design. I think that this might be the one that Leanne is using in the craft along, so you should be using that. But along with that, we've got some other goodies. So maybe teaming it with one of our Merry Christmas dies. So this one is your Frosty and Bright. It's your edgeable die. We've also got one of my absolute favourites of all of these. I absolutely love the fancy fonts. I think they're just beautiful words. So you've got Jingle All the Way. We've also got our Partridge in a Pear Tree embossing folder. We're also popping in there a Festive Banner stamp and die set. So that's an absolutely gorgeous one to have as well. And then, just for good measure, we're popping in one of our topper pads as well, which is going to go with that sort of super cute style as well. So if you want a beautiful topper pad, great for the kids for crafting as well. You've got 5 pages of each. There's 3 different designs, 15 pages in total, but so much decoupage that you can be doing with those. And you're getting all of that with all your edges for £65 or $85, or your platinum price £52 or $68. So a really great one to go for if you want to go for that showstopper. Forgotten something very important. Your tri-blends come with these as well. Now these have been specifically done to go with the Christmas ranges. So if you want your Christmas colours, your Santas, your reindeers, your Santa's hats, everything you've got there, you've got your blues there, greens, it's just a great set to have. So if you want an extra set of your tri-blends just for Christmas, that is coming in with this collection as well. So you are getting all of those, plus all those dies for that amazing price. And we're going to see what Debbie's got in store with these ones. What have you got, Deb?
Absolutely. I'm going to show you a few of the design team makes and some of the makes that were done through launch, because I love these. I love the fact that you can put them over the edge, because that's how they've been designed. But you can literally, I mean, oh my God. I keep saying I've not got a favourite, but I have, because I absolutely love them. I think they're absolutely super cute, the penguins. But equally, whether you want to put them on the edge, however, mix it up a little bit, because they have, and this is what I love about this set, Debs, it's got that die is now in one piece. Before, we've had them in like separate pieces that you can then rearrange if you want to, but I'll not, if you're anything like me, I keep losing those dies. So for me to have it in one piece just makes it so much easier, but I do love that. That's a gorgeous shaker card. Lovely. You can take it into your stepper card, any kind of style of card, to be fair, whether you want it on the edge, whether you want it cut out, because you literally take it over the top, but then you can just fussy cut the little bottom part. Love this one on the acetate. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. I love that. I think it's stunning. But the way that you can use it, for me, just shows that versatility again, because this is a lovely kind of domed front card.
That's lovely. I love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I love the Scene Village
nice
as well. But equally, that's a similar card, but just over the edge, using it in your easel format. So there's lots of different ways that you can use them, and I am definitely, because I love these. I absolutely love them. Oh my God, who's done that one though, Debs? There's no name on back, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I love it.
Who launched them?
Well, It's the fact that it's got and these are on the show as well tonight. So the fact that you can do both and use them both.
I haven't used those words yet, but
I love these words.
I need them. How nice is that?
These are fabulous. I absolutely love these words. And to team them up where you're using the two, this is what you can do with your Christmas things. You can use them what do they say when they cross
multi-purpose.
No, combine all your thanks Jamie, combine all your different Christmas products. I can't think of my words today, I do apologise, but you can just literally mix them. Merge, you're saying. He's coming out with these fancy words now. Merge them all together. But I absolutely love them, and I am going to use another one of my favourites after the penguins, the Jolly Snowmen.
Yay.
I absolutely love these. So you've got your die that creates the over-the-edge character, or a panel, or an aperture, or whatever it is that you want to do.
Coordinate.
Coordinate. I'm liking that word better, Debs. And then... Jamie, all right. And then
we're trying to think of different words.
And the stamps as well. I mean, the stamps at the end of the day, you could just use those on their own. You could mask them. You could create like a build-up of different snowmen by the masking techniques. But of course, you've got the die. So you've got the two for the price of one with these, which is what I absolutely love about them. Now, I love, and I've done this. I did this at Hobby Maker, and I'm going to do it here as well. But I love making double Z fold cards. So I have created, I'm just going to bring in my card blank to start with. From our multi-purpose cardstock, I've just created, I actually did this, though, to be fair, in two pieces, but you can use larger cardstock if you want to. I've cut this down to a specific size. So I've cut this down to 6 by 6.5 and given it a score line in the centre and the centre again. So, first of all, centre. Half of that centre, half of that one, Debbie, because that's not a centre. But exactly the same piece, but this one I've cut quite big. And the reason I took it to 3 inches is because I want to have quite a chunky piece. So I'm going to start with the die first and then stamp into them. Yeah. So for my double Z folders, well, for those that don't know, it's the same folds, but all you do to join it together is flip it around to create that 2Z feature that go back to back. But I just want to cut out, first of all, using that first die across the top of this one. So I'm going to take it up to that very edge, like so. And I'm just going to grab another, oh, no, that's not a piece of, we done yellow tack tape. There we go. Pop that onto that side. And then run that through the die cutting machine. So I'm going to pop that in first. I prefer to do it this method when I'm using it as, no, we don't need you. Pop your back.
No.
Yeah, no, I talk to myself all the time, honestly.
Oh, me too.
Do you have the conversations in your craft room with yourself?
I have my conversation everywhere, Debbie. We were talking about it before Ben went on holiday. We were talking about it, and I've realised how much I talk to myself. Even, so we did a craft wars, and it wasn't until I watched it back, I literally talked to myself the whole way through.
Did you?
The whole way through. And then I realised, because people say they think I'm talking to them when I'm out shopping. So I'll be up the aisles in the supermarket and I go, right, do I need anything from this aisle? Are the biscuits up? No, that's not up that way. And I literally talk to myself.
So it's not just me then, Debbie. It must be a Debbie thing, because I'm the same. And many times our Liam will come, Mum, who are you talking to? You think, oh, you want four? No. Just let's have a conversation with myself. It's just a Debbie thing, I think. Now, you can see, first of all, now it's staying connected into the cardstock because of the size that I've done, but I've done that for a reason, because I'm going to continue that and elongate it through this one as well.
So I love that idea. You've got like loads of characters then.
Absolutely. Do you know, I could have interchanged it with another one of the sets, so I could have brought in the penguins with the igloo, and I could have put those on there and have that go across.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, I was going to do, because I were hoping that I got this as a craft along. I'm a little bit miffed. Leanne's got it. I wanted it. I just drop that down a little bit. That's just a bit too high up, Debbie. Get carried away. I'm trying to line it up so that when this comes, because you're going to have to snip this little bit, so I'm just going to line that down just a little bit further. And then again, just the 2 plates there are the plastic shim and the other cutting plate. I keep wanting to call it clear cutting plate, because that's what it used to be. I still struggle to say the white cutting plate and the frosty shim. It's not frosty anymore, it's clear.
Yeah, I know.
Why? So now I've got this edge, all I'm going to do is grab my little scissors because we just need to release it. So just grab your small set of scissors and we're going to release it from this end, release it from the other end. And then we just need to connect these two together. So you could take your craft knife if you wanted to, or just grab your scissors and release that central bit so that now you've got them running along the whole of that card, because that's how it's going to sit and work together. And again, you can, I always say, you can have these kind of style of cards any way you want them, down at the bottom, a little bit higher up, in the middle. You can even go to the top if you want to, and it looks quite a nice, Debbie, speak. Quite a nice theme. Now, the next thing we need to do is now, and I've given myself quite a job now, quite a task, but get our stamps and we're going to stamp in the characters. Now, personally myself, you could use your magnetic stamping platform and run those on, and I have got it with me actually, so, oh no, I must have put it back, Debbie. Hey, what am I like? Pop that there. Because you can fit this on, all you need to do is cleverly make sure it's not anywhere near one of the footwells. So all you would do is place it a bit further down, like so. And that way you know that you can put the characters on and you're not going to ruin it when you press down, because I did it the first time and I had it stuck up here and it went straight through. Because like, back to the drawing board again, Debbie. But you can do these one at a time. You can use your rocker blocks. You can use your stamping platform with your, you know, smaller ones if you wanted to. But you're just going to line up. It makes me laugh every time I see it. That looks like a little Pikachu. Every time I see it, it looks like little Pikachu. So I'm just going to line it up. Now, because of with the stamping platform, you could actually do all four at once and then move along. And I think we'll do that. Just line those up. I've put them a bit closer down as well, Debs, because you just need to make sure it's within the shape.
That's a good thing with the stamping platform, is that you can put them all on together, isn't it?
Yeah, and do all four at once.
So good. As
long as you've got them in the right place. When I did my prep at home, I actually put these in one at a time. I didn't use my stamping, I used my little one, and did one at a time in each individual one and then moved it along. Oh, you've moved. Get back. Who's been using Gilded Flakes?
Pikachu.
Pikachu, it is. That's what it looks like. It just looks like little Pikachu. Every time I see it, I think, oh, it's just the weirdest thing. It's funny what you see in shapes, isn't it? She did do a good impression, didn't she? Yeah.
Well, I'm trying, you know, I'm trying to be a good replacement for Ben this week.
I've never seen him or heard him do a Pikachu impression.
I mean,
either,
please
so
don't ask me to do Arnie.
Oh, I know.
I cannot do that.
That is funny, isn't it?
It's so good.
He is very good at it. So I'm just going to stamp this up. Now, I am going to be using, of course, you've got these lovely tri-blends. People ask me as well about, are they new colours? They're not new colours, they've just been configured to work with this collection.
Yep.
And it's called the Festive Scenes. So it's all the festive colours actually taken care of, from your Christmas red, Christmas greens, and then you've got your other colours that are quite in keeping with festive make. So it's a nice little configuration. So for anybody who's unsure, they aren't new colours, they're just configuration of Christmas popped into that pack. Right, so I'm just going to make sure I've covered all of that. And then stamp that image into there. So again, just push that down, stamp those images. Now you can see they're just so cute. They're the cutest little thing. Now you will continue to do that on this side as well, and which is what I have done with this one. So rather than watch me do the same stamping again, you're just going to do exactly the same. Now please excuse this one here. It looks like he slightly had a little tipple or two because I ghosted him by mistake, but it doesn't matter because I've got a nice blue Peter Starley coloured in, so it doesn't really matter. I thought I'd just bring it in to show you. But what I'm going to do is pop a little bit of scrap underneath. Now, because I want you to be able to see it, I'm going to use black. So
it's almost like these were designed for this designer card. They fit perfect on that bend, don't they?
They do, yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to come in. Now, are these mine or are these a studio set? They're mine. Just checking. Do you know what I keep thinking? Am I pinching traces or am I using... I can never remember whose set I've got. I try and remember to bring mine up with me, because the last time I come up, Debbie, and I didn't fetch them up, Tracy shouted at me. She shouted at me. She said, Debbie, you have got all of
I
these
always
things.
bring back and I always put DF on the back. But the illustrators that are in the studio are my set, so you'll notice if you ever use the illustrator and they're in boxes, they're mine.
So we'll just do a little spot of colouring. I'm going to use my greens actually. And because you've got the tri-blends, of course, you've got that perfect blending every time when you use these. And I do think, I love how this set has been brought together to work together really, really well. The colours, and the fact that they're alcohol pens as well. I love an alcohol pen. And I absolutely love, don't know about yourself, Debs, but one of my favourite pens are the tri-blends.
Yes, mine too. I mean, I love all our pens, but the simplicity of these are amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, in fact, let's colour in. Yeah, let's do the scarf as well. We'll come in and do a little bit of. We always say red and green should never be seen, but it's okay at Christmas. Well, it's true, isn't it? You can't have red and. I mean, that whoever came up with that saying. It's a very strange saying as well, isn't it?
Well, we were saying sort of old wives' tales and sayings aren't really.
Yeah.
People don't do them anymore, do they? Or
No.
say any new ones.
So I'm just going to go, and I'm not going to colour the entirety of this. We'll colour this one in, but I'm not going to colour the entire one in. So I'm just going to come in, add a little bit of shading. Plus, I stop talking when I'm colouring, Debbie. Don't know about yourself.
You're like Sarah, colouring coma.
I forget what I'm meant to be doing, and I'm thinking I should be actually doing something here. And I'm.
It's not till you start colouring you realise how much you like colouring, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've been doing some other new things that are coming up very soon, and they're very cute as well. And
We
love
have
colouring
been
them.
oohing and ahhing. And screaming, and screaming and shouting and saying, "Oh my goodness, I still can't get over this Fridays." Oh,
Yes, I'm really excited about that show.
absolutely! Oh, cannot wait. In for a right treat. I think people have already seen these.
Yeah, they have. Yeah. You can say
USA
yes,
preview.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
HSN. I think they've been on HSN.
I absolutely love.
So Debbie's talking about the touch of sparkle. Which
I think I can't get over how much there was to it, Debs, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
should
so
be.
much.
Be looking forward. In fact, I've done that much. I've done enough for 2 prep kits already for Friday.
There you go.
I need to do a couple more.
It's hard to stop yourself, isn't it?
Absolutely.
They are very addictive.
Yeah, because we're about half an hour towards this show.
Yeah.
I was like, I've
Like,
got to put them
one more.
away. I've got to put them away. I did. I kept promising Jamie, I said, I'm going to get mic'd up. Don't worry. I'm going to get mic'd up. I'm running around last minute, as always.
At least you got some prep done.
I did, yeah. You have as well, Debs. I'm really
Yeah, I
looking forward
did,
to them.
yes. Got lots of really good new goodies coming up.
We have indeed. We have indeed. So let's just colour a little bit more. That one, I'm not going to do any shading on that one, but I'll put a couple of green ones in.
What's nice about this as well is snowmen don't take too much colour in, do they?
No, not at all. Not at all. And you've got the grey, and you've got the 2 greys in this set. So you've got the ice grey blend and the ice grey shades, which means you've got actually 6 colours from that one family, because every one of them has their own coding as well. So from the ice grey blend, you've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 and 9. So you've got a really nice depth, and it really works really well for things like when you do, in fact, I'll do it with this one. I'll finish this one in a minute, but you, with your top hat, so if I just come in and add the darkest there, because you've got the 6 colours, it means you can get some real depth and dimension to your top hat. So starting with the darkest in the shades, I'm coming in and I'm going to use all 6. So again, just come up to the top. Look at me, I'm taking my time as well, Debbie, come on. Got a full show to do.
We don't mind, we're enjoying watching you.
And then again, I'm going into that next blend down. Oops, Debbie, I've just realised. Did it the other
And
day
it
as
shows
well.
you, it doesn't matter that they're small images, you can still do your blending on them.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And I think with the top hat, you want that dimension. So I've got to come in. I realised I'd coloured over his band, but it's okay.
I love watching someone colour.
I love colouring, Debbie. I could colour all day long if they let me.
Well, we're not going to let you.
No, I know. And Craig was saying yesterday, in between, we're doing a bit of prep, and he was colouring, and he was just in his little own world, colouring away. Pretty much what we've just been doing today, me and you and Craig were in the studio doing it. But you can see now, by using those colours together, how you get that lovely dimension. So it gives it that lovely, it's gone from a flat image, so if you just bring that flat image in, it's gone from a flat image into that lovely dimensional, so it almost looks curved. 3D, yes, that's a good word, Jamie. Now, of course, I'm not going to spend the whole time colouring all 8 characters, because it does take a little bit of time. I say a little bit of time, it's not that much, Debbie, to be fair. But what you end up with, and the only colours I've used in these, Debbie, because I even gave them red noses, because when Liam saw it, he went, why have you given him a red nose? It should be orange. I was like, I couldn't be bothered to go and look for my orange. All the pens are there, so I thought I'm just going to do them.
That looks amazing, Debbie.
But it looks really funny. And do you know, even with these, I've just added a little bit of grey around the body to give it a little bit of dimension again. Yep. But I've also grounded them, so I've put them underneath, just a couple of little squiggles underneath each one. So it kind of grounds them too. And then I've added a little bit of, do you know how, I found my glitter glue the other day. I had them in a little bag, so I found them in there, so I thought, oh my God, the glitter glue is going to look really lovely. So I've just added it onto the pom-poms and the frills of his hat.
Oh, that's amazing.
So let's put the card together. Now, I couldn't resist, because I absolutely love these new papers, Debbie, that we've had for winter and Christmas. Oh my God, I'm in total love with them. So, get it the right way around, the Christmas trees. And then I've just done all my Christmas panels across there. So, and cut it from the same, well, I said this was from the same strip, this was from a different one. So I've got that background drop. Aren't they beautiful?
Yeah, that looks amazing.
Honestly, they're absolutely beautiful. Because there was the winter berries and then the winter, Nicola, I think it might be on the sheet of the, thank you, because there was 2 of them. We had the My Special papers, which were the 240 single-sided sheets of gorgeousness. But then we had 2 paper pads. Thank you. Winter Forest and Winter Berries were the 2 12 by 12 double-sided pads that you got 24, I think it was, in each one. And that's where I've got this from, because I'm really loving our, who am I trying to kid? I love our papers, full stop. And I know you do, Debbie.
Absolutely. I'm terrible for papers. Oh. Yeah. I love the new paper, My Special paper box, the Christmas ones.
Absolutely beautiful. And so much in there. I would tell you what statistics meant. I were breaking it all down into 240 sheets, 120 designs. I was rolling it all off, and Debbie went, oh, I didn't know you roll that. Because there's 24 sheets in each one of those 10 designs, and there's one new one, there's some old...
You definitely did your homework,
I was literally rattling them all off, because, they're just divine. They're absolutely divine. Already, even at that style, just looks absolutely fabulous. And all I've done is matted that onto some matte black cardstock. Of course, got my little scene there, but I wanted them to be have that little bit of paper underneath them as well. So I've just cut these down to size as well, and I've literally just took the measurement from just underneath and then popped those panels just in each one. So I'm going to just pop my little bit of glue onto there. Like
There's a question from Michael saying, Debbie, how is your little bear settled in?
Oh, so I led a beautiful, when I went to Chesterfield the other week, Debs, so Michael's wife, Stephanie, used to, well, I found this out recently about her, but made bears. Right. And she made me one.
Oh.
And it's called Bomber. After
Bomber?
The blonde bombshell, what he keeps calling me, the Barnsley bombshell, what Becky's calling me. So they've nicknamed it Bomber, and it's this beautiful black and silvery. It's stunning.
Nice.
I meant to bring it with me and I forgot, so I'm going to bring it. I'm back up on Friday and I'm going to bring it so I can show you all. Very talented. We have got some very talented people out in our community.
Oh, that's lovely.
And also some very generous ones. You know, I never expect anything like that, and it was just so lovely. Yeah. And she's done it in a beautiful box as well, with my favourite papers.
How nice.
It's just lovely. It's so lovely when you get things like that. I really do appreciate every single one of you. I really do. And it's not that we're asking for gifts. Honestly, that's not what it's about. It's, do you know what I've lost, Debs?
What you lost?
Lost my sentiment.
Oh,
What
no.
have I done with my sentiments?
You look for your sentiment. I'm just
sorry,
going to read
well, I
out
just finished this off because I don't know
few
what I've
more
done with it.
comments. So we've got Carolyn is in, saying hello from Florida. Karen is in from Scotland. Linda is in, saying hello from your old friend Lindy Lou. Mary
That's
Pat
lovely,
is
Linda.
in. Shazel is saying, evening everyone from a warm caravan. We're looking forward to the shows with the double Ds. Yes, absolutely. Lavera is saying hello from Tennessee. Betty's saying, glad to see my two favourite people on together today. Oh, that's lovely, Betty. Debbie looks adorable with her hair tied up. I love it, Susie says. Karen is saying, just love the die. I just got my CC package this afternoon. The delivery lady said, this is very heavy. I told her that would be because I bought the special papers.
Well, Debs, I can't find my sentiment, and I know I used one of my sentiments, but I seem to have misplaced it. But it doesn't matter.
Worry.
I'm going to put my little snowflakes on because I felt like the snowflakes that came. Do you remember the Winter Wonderland that we did a couple of years back now? Found my little snowflake dies. I thought, these will work wonderful. Wonderful in the backdrop. Yeah, lovely Lindy Lou is my oldest, dearest friend. She won't mind me saying that. I've known for a long time. I'm talking about Linda earlier.
Yes.
So, yeah, and I bet her ears are burning.
Oh, that's
all
nice.
good things, Linda, all good things.
Well, Carol's on as well, and she said hello to the crew and Debbie. And Susie's saying Carol's just come on. She missed Debbie and said she missed Debbie's thank you, but she's so glad that you loved your necklace and she
Carol,
loves that
honestly,
you're wearing
can
it.
I just say, it's absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much, because I never expected that in a month of Sundays, and it's absolutely beautiful, and I will treasure it forever, let me tell you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was a really lovely, it took my breath away, and I did squeal very loudly when I opened my drawer and found it there. So thank you so much, because it truly is appreciated. Right. I can't find the sentiments. I'm not going to worry too much because we have got some sentiments coming up in the show. I could, of course, use the set, which I did. I did have warm winter wishes somewhere. Knowing me, it'll be on the floor somewhere. However, I'm not going to worry too much because we can always add to it afterwards. I had it for down here. I know.
Well, it looks stunning even without a sentiment,
thank
Debbie.
you. And don't the lovely little snowflakes just complement that
love
paper
them.
really beautifully? So because I haven't got my sentiments, I'm going to put a snowflake down there because we'll just make one as we go along. But I just want to put this on now. I was thinking, let's have a little look, because I always like to. I think I might go there, you know.
Looks nice.
Yeah. I think, yeah. So what I'm going to do, little top tip Craig gave me, because he saw me struggling one day, and we're like, Debbie, turn it over, put your glue there, it's done.
Have you
And
not
we're
known
like,
that, Debbie?
I didn't. Honest to God. I think I like to overcomplicate things for myself, Debs. And I'm like, so, and I say this to you often, Debbie, you think very...
Practically?
Practically.
Yes, I'm a
whereas I
very
like to make things so
thinker.
difficult for myself, which is why I always say I love listening to your top tips all the time, because you're so clever with things like that. And then folding it over, I can just place it down.
That's it.
And then place that down. And before I actually commit, I'm just going to lift it up. Look at that.
Perfect.
I mean, why did I never know? I used to struggle this side, struggle that side. I bet you have, if you ever saw me, you'd have probably thought, what on earth's wrong with that girl? So, I will add the sentiment to it later, because Debbie doesn't know what she's done with it. But aren't they just the most beautiful, cutest little characters? I absolutely love them.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And I know from people's comments that I've seen on the socials that you've been loving them too. And they really are going to take, I mean, that's literally a little tiny bit of colour, a bit of stamping, and you've got the most beautiful, especially with your papers. And if for those of you who are thinking what papers, stay tuned, because we'll show you
Yeah,
just what fabulous papers we've
absolutely.
got.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Debbie. And if you want to get your hands on these are the designs that you've got, including the one that Debbie's got. So this one is your Home for Christmas. We've then got your Santa Sleigh. I think that might be my favourite. I love that one. We've got our Festive Penguins, so another beautiful design there. Then the snowmen, so the Jolly Snowmen that Debbie was working with. And then the last one is the Snowy Village. Now, you can get all those on their own if you want to, but if you want to go also for that showstopper, you will get the tri-blend pens that are the same pens that we've already had in the collection, but they've been put in this configuration for Christmas, especially for these stamps. You'll get these in your showstopper. You're also going to get some die and stamps, so your jingle all the way. You're also going to get your die, your merry and bright. Also your stamp and die set, which is your, can't remember what that one was called, your festive banner, so another beautiful one. We've popped in the partridge in a pear tree embossing folder and a topper pad as well to go with all that. You're getting 15 pages, 3 different designs, 5 pages of each. So absolutely gorgeous, cute little toppers that you can be doing all on your Christmas crafting, all today for £52 or $68. Now we're going to just give you a chance to check out your baskets while we show you a little bit on our bin.
It differs slightly depending how lively I'm feeling first thing in the morning. Sometimes I head to the gym. More often than not, I don't head to the gym and I go on the school run. After the school run, I'm normally in here, getting by about 10 o'clock, chatting with the producer, whoever that might be on the day. So I've started going home a little bit more now, actually, in between shows. I only live about 5 minutes up the road, so it's nice to take a bit of a break. Go and make a nice cheese sarnie. Yeah. Cheese sandwich. I love a cheese sandwich. Going home. I can't say the end of the day. You might want to keep this in. I can't say the end of the day, can I? The best part of the day is starting off and finding out what kind of a day it's going to be. Oh, probably night owl now. Never shower. He's so dirty. Oh, that's a really good question again. I'm a bath man. I love a bath. Coffee in the morning, tea in the evening. No breakfast. I don't really have breakfast. I tend to sort of eat my first meal around lunchtime. Craft along. My waistcoats, my range of waistcoats, because you've always got to have plenty of waistcoats ready for the day. Is help the guys pack up. I know you're looking at me saying you don't do that. I do. I'm not one of those presenters that comes in, you know, doesn't help the backstage crew. I'm always helping out. You just ask anybody else.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White, you're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
I've seen it Ben again then. Love hearing that about all the people that we've got up here. There's such good little videos there. Right, I've got something in front of me. Welcome back, by the way, to Crafters TV. We're we're 41 minutes into our launch party, where we're showing you everything that's just been launching lately, including my special papers. Not yours. Mine. They could be yours though, because if you want these, you can go for these, and they are absolutely amazing. Now, this big box is full of amazing papers. You've actually got 240 papers in here, which works out 120 different designs, 10 collections, 24 of each of those collections. There are 9 returning favourites in here, I want to tell you as well. And it works out platinum price, 17 pence a sheet. I mean, that is incredible. And it is jam-packed to the top. And to get through these will take a while, but I'm going to flick through some of them for you. And then we're going to see Debbie's take on them. But there are some incredibly beautiful prints in here. Now, I'll just quickly pick through, and you'll probably recognise some of them, but you'll also see some firm favourites, but you'll also see some new ones like this one here. There is so many different designs. You will literally be crafting Christmas all year. All different ones, gorgeous. I can see that one is from Sarah's Watercolour Christmas. I know that one was a huge favourite, which we absolutely loved. We've had ones in here that was from our seasonal Christmas. We've got, look at these, I mean, absolutely stunning designs, whether it's snowflakes, whether it's Christmas trees, whether it's your baubles. You're going to get so many in here. Oh, so many, so many. So many. Let me bring these in and we will show you as many as possible. I'm trying to keep them in some sort of order as well. So let's take another pile here. Absolutely gorgeous designs. Now, what you will see as well, they're very good quality papers, but they are single-sided. It means you're going to be able to use lots of these. I've just seen some papers that were from, oh, what was it? I can't think what it was called, but they're from something which was really good.
There's vintage
I know,
Christmas
there's
in there,
all
Debbie.
sorts in here.
Christmas
It's
for ages.
just gorgeous. I absolutely love them. There is so many papers in here. You're getting these all today for your platinum price, $39.99 or $47.99. We've got one more lot to show you as well. Absolutely incredible. You can see just how many they are. Lovely. Look at these. That was what I was thinking of. Oh, it's gone again. No. The Santa's Kitchen.
Oh,
Santa's
yeah.
Kitchen. Yeah, this one. They was from Santa's Kitchen one. It was a few years ago. Yeah, that's what I couldn't think of. We did the recipe cards, didn't we? Do you remember? With the hot chocolates and cakes and brownies. Absolutely stunning. So you've got lots of different designs in there and some new ones. So absolutely gorgeous makes. And then I do have to show you, I knew this was Sandy's as soon as we see it, because Sandy Brooks makes incredible things. Look at, I mean, not only does that look like an amazing box made with those papers, it's actually an advent calendar. I mean, it literally does take your breath away. That is absolutely gorgeous, Sandy. All little individual boxes, all open. Look at that. I mean, it really is incredible. I just think that is exceptional. And when you've got papers like this, Debbie, it just makes it so easy that you're able to create something so incredibly beautiful like that. So I absolutely love that one. Debbie, are you going to be creating something like this for us?
I wish I'd got the time. Let me tell you, that's just beautiful. Honestly, it's beautiful. Well done to Sandy for that one. I'll show you a few more that some of our lovely design team have made. Because with a 12 by 12 sheet, you can create bags and gift bags. And I'm going to show you my take on a gift bag from a 12 by 12. I mean, the Vintage Christmas was one of my favourite papers that we did, paper pads that we did. So it's lovely to see that returning in that collection. But I love how, so our lovely Nicola, she's taken, oh, I love this card. She's taken those paper pads and created a scene. I just think, that's genius, because I wouldn't have even thought of that, Debbie, would you?
I know, it's so good, isn't it?
So, Nicola, a big shout out for that, because I absolutely love that. And that's been taken from one of those beautiful papers that are in that 12 by 12, that 240 papers in there. Of course, you can be mix and matching it with other things that you've got in your collection. So, the My Special papers can just be that background paper. Then you've got, this is just, honestly, just simple. It's absolutely simple with those beautiful charms and ribbons. Look at this one. I knew this were another Nicola one. Again, absolutely fabulous. And taking a focal part of that paper and just making it that feature on this lovely, unusual fold. I will tell you, and I've got a feeling, I thought, because Carol's another one that thinks a little bit outside the box as well. And I love Carol's take on what could be your, what do they call them? The month blocks. We had them, don't we, in the studio, where you turn it around, and
Calendar
this would
blocks.
be perfect for kids. A what block?
Calendar blocks.
Thank you. I just love what she's done with this, because I think this is a really sweet design. And oops,
That's like your countdown to Christmas, isn't it?
It is, yes. So, and obviously 25 would be the one that would be using there.
Love that.
Not 65, Debbie, because thank God there's not 65 days in a month. But absolutely.
I feel that age sometimes, Debbie.
But I'm going to go into the box. It's so heavy, isn't it, as well? I mean, I don't even know how we do the postage and packaging with the amount of weight that this one is. Oh, well, I fell on it first, so I'm going to make it in that, because I think that's beautiful.
It is so lovely.
It is. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to pop those back in there. Plus, this isn't my set. It is the studio set, so I don't want to pinch too many. But you do get 2 in each one. So, and Tracy's gone home, so it's okay. Now, again, let me just grab. There it is. I knew I put it away. I thought I put it aside. Oh, I have put it aside of me. Oh, do you know, I told Nicola I couldn't find big scoreboard. Now I found 2.
It's down there.
I know. I put it there. We've been looking everywhere. I had to go and disappear and go and look everywhere to find one. Now, because it's such a busy pattern for this bag, I'm going to turn it over and score so that you can see it a little bit easier. And I have got, what have I got stuck under there? Because there's something making that move. There we go. I'm going to show you how I make. I'm going to try and do it this way so you can see it. It's a bit difficult. Is that okay there, Jamie? Thank you. That's all right. It's just a bit difficult to see, but I'll give you the measurements for this one, because I do have them scrolled down on a little piece of paper around everywhere
I
with
love
me.
you're so organised today, Debbie.
Get me being
What happened
organised.
to you?
So this 12 by 12 pad, one sheet, I'm going to make a score line at 1 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to come down. Now remember, this is 160 GSM weight, so please don't be too heavy-handed when you're scoring. But you can still do a couple of score lines. Get me being gentle. So that's 1 3/4.
Subtle. Debbie Subtle.
Subtle, just like me, because that is my name. And if Linda Lou's still watching, that's how she knew me. Because my birth name, Debbie Subtle. Yes. Subtle. Choo-choo, weird, Jamie dissing me in my ear.
Jamie is very sassy today.
Bit sassy, that. I mean, my dad says I'm as subtle as a sledgehammer, but I just, he's my dad. He can say that. But Jamie, saying it with love. Yeah, you keep digging, you keep digging.
He's subtly saying it.
The 2 score lines on this side are 1 3/4 inches and 10 inches. And then we're just going to turn it. Now, Debbie, I never remember degrees.
90 degrees.
Thank you. I'll let you do that for me. So we're just turning it 90 degrees, because what we're going to do now is put some more score lines, but we're going to put 4 in this one. So the first one is going to be at 4 inches. So holding that down, I'm going to come at 4 inches. We're going to come in at 5 3/4 of an inch. And the reason I use the big score for this, Debbie, is because of the amount of... You can do it on a smaller one. You just have to fold it in and then work out the difference between them. Do you know what I mean when I'm giving you these score lines?
Yeah.
We've got 4, we've got 5 3/4, then we've got 9 3/4. So, and I'm just making sure my paper's not slipping. So 9 3/4.
And for anyone that's not got a big scoreboard, we do have the guillotine, so you can do a lot of your scoring on there as well, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. And then the last one is at 11.5 inches. So it's only like a small little tab. Get me being properly professional. watching what I'm saying with my wordies. Now I'm just going to come in and I'm just make sure now Debbie's probably pressed that gentle. I've come out my score line, but we're just going to pop our lines. We're going to burnish all of these lines. So I'll come in with these four first. Make sure I've got that right. There we go. And then we'll come in on the second one. I'm going to make life easy for myself. Just come in this way, Debbie. That's it.
Shows how good quality the paper is.
Well, this, you know, this is the thing, because I have been gentle. Probably could have been a little bit more, but I know what I'm like, Deb, so I'm always gentle with my paper because I know what I'm like, and I go straight through paper.
But Debbie, you said you're subtle.
I know, subtle. Normally I am, but I'm normally like that, straight down, and it's like,
I've done that many a time, yeah.
So it's not just me then?
No, I'm not subtle.
We know that, Debbie, we know that.
I'm a little bit heavy-handed.
Oops. Yes.
I'm tacky and unsubtle.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that earlier. I do apologise, Debbie. I never meant to say that.
I don't care. I know what you meant. We know each other well enough.
I know. It's like, good job, innit? Because I kind of really insulted you. Yeah, Craig did take offence. He'll probably be ticking us off later tonight. Now we're going to come in and put those two bottom ones in. Again, you can feel the quality though, and I love the fact that it's uncoated as well. So if you wanted to add other things to it, like glossy highlights,
yes.
Thank you, your sparkle pens, the crystal clear overlay pen,
or even colour them. You could colour them if you wanted different, like bright coloured snowflakes.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, I'm just going to make sure that I've got all of those lines nice and crisply burnished. Now, I drop this back. Now, when it's on a double-sided, you get like, because this tab is at the top of my bag, because I'm coming that way around. But I think it looks really nice on the blue with white, because the white's
really
there.
Lovely, yeah.
So it looks really nice. So this is going to be my bottom, which is the bigger one, the bigger base. I'm using the smaller one, because if you remember, that was 1 3/4. That's going to be for the bottom of my bag. So the first thing we're going to do now is take our scissors, and we're going to cut it like we would, like you would with a box. You know, when you take out the... Debbie, what do we call these?
You're going to mitre the corners.
The what is?
Mitre the corners.
I'll never remember that word. Mitre of the corner. Mitre of the corner. Is that what we call it? I just snip away the corners. That's how I call it.
I've always said mitre the corners.
Really?
Yeah, that's what you do. Like when you're in woodwork, where you mitre the joins and the corners work like slot into each other.
Oh, I never paid attention in woodwork. I really didn't like it. It weren't my thing. Put me back in art class, I was absolutely fine. Now this one, we're going to cut away here, but we're cutting all of that away. So we're going to cut down to here and cut down to there as well. So you'll see it's quite easy to follow and it's quite easy to do as well. But making your own little gift bags out of sheets of paper, I just think it's phenomenal. It really is. Now that I'm going to just stick down. So I'm going to make sure that's nice and because I can feel like I've not burnished it properly, and I think I might have come out my score line slightly there. Well, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Let me just come back in a bit. There we go. In fact, you know what, Debs? Do you mind me just getting me board? How are we doing for time, Jamie? Oh, plenty of time, Jamie, plenty of time. I know, I'm normally moaning, aren't I? Yeah, you can just see I've just come slightly out of that score line, so it must have been when I was folding it. And because I was being a bit too delicate, too subtle with my paper.
Being very subtle.
And then that's better, there we go. I can see it better now. So I'm going to try and manipulate it back into its place, which I think's okay. Yeah, there we go. And the same with this side as well. Let's manipulate you back. There we go. So what I'm going to do now is stick all of that down. So I'm going to come in. You could, of course, you know, because you're getting 2 sheets of each of these designs, because you're 120 designs in there, and you do get 2 sheets of each. So you could, of course, pop. What on earth is going wrong with my demo today? I don't know what's happening here, Debs. We'll pop it down. You'll never notice because we're going to put a strip going across it. But we are going to fasten these 2 tabs together now to bring that in so you can see it coming in. Oh, wrong one.
It's nice to see this bag, Debbie, because I do the same bag, but I don't do my papers on the outside. I literally chop one flap off and use the other one to go over, so it's like a closure for the bag.
I like that
So
idea. I'll have to watch you do that one, Debs.
Yeah, and this one's exactly the same as this, apart from, like I say, one of the flaps goes over the other way, and then you put a magnet on it and it'll hold it together.
Oh, I like that.
We should have a bag off, they're saying, a Craft Wars bag
Oh, my goodness.
off.
Have we got... We're not brought Craft Wars back, have we?
Oh, don't you know?
No.
Well, me and Ben have had 2 Craft Wars now. Against
Wars?
Ben, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is Craft Wars back?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, we did a Craft Wars. We literally had the boxes where we could choose. Ben chose first.
Yeah.
And he was allowed to look in there where I wasn't allowed to look.
That is... I can't believe we've got Craft Wars back. That's really long. Wait a minute.
Ben was very cheeky though, Debbie.
Why, what did he do?
Well, because on the first Craft Wars, I made something and he made something, and then you do 2. You get 15 minutes to do each thing.
Yeah.
Then on the next one, I thought, he's been really calm on this one. And at the end, he'd made my card that I'd made in the first demo. He'd copied it, which lost, I have to say. And it lost again. Which didn't make me feel very good. He's very cheeky.
He's a cheeky little devil, isn't he?
I love that.
So I've stuck the bottom down, so I'm popping that in. And this, I've just pinched those in at the side. And then, of course, you could use hook and loop if you wanted to. Or it's here. You could use is it like a crocodile they call these?
Crocodile, yeah.
I'm just using it though because I realised 160 GSM, folded over twice and then 4 times. It's quite a lot, as I was trying to ask my tool to do. It's a very old one. I inherited this from my Auntie Jean. And I don't know where she got it from. I've had it since she passed, so but it's been invaluable to punch out holes. But I heard that there is wait a minute, what's it called? Thank you very much, Nicola. An Italian punch that Leanne was talking about, and I've never heard of an Italian punch before.
I've never heard of that either. What is that?
Yeah, I'm not really sure, to be fair. I've never heard of it.
Oh, and threaders do it. Oh, well,
What did Jamie just whisper in my ear then? Oh, for goodness sake. I swear, now I'm stressing. What the heck?
Lots of time.
How the hecky thump does that disappear that time?
Ecky thump? I haven't heard that for years.
Oh, it's a Yorkshire thing, that ecky thump.
Yeah, I've heard it. I just haven't heard it for years.
Have you not?
No.
Yeah, the time just subtly disappears. That's a good way of saying it. I like how we do it. Just change that then. I'm just going to push my ribbon through very quickly. But it's a really nice little bag to do. And you can do this with double-sided as well. It looks lovely with double-sided because, of course, you're getting the opposite end. Do you know, to the paper that's on the other side. So, like, if it's a more muted, do you know how we joke about them being A and B? Stop talking to me, stop talking.
Well, Al's in liking your bag. He said, oh, I like that bag.
Yeah,
Can we make it for my Christmas present?
It's just a different kind of style from your 12 by 12. And I do this in, I can get 6 out over 12 by 12 as well, and the little tiny bags. And I'll probably just put my sentiment on because Debbie's run out of time. But just to create that 12 by 12 bag using one sheet, imagine making 240 of those. It's a lot of bags. You make to sell, that's okay. But yeah. I'll stop talking and I'll throw back to you, Deb.
It's amazing. I absolutely love that. Evelyn's saying, when I got this box on Saturday, I took all the papers out of the box, looked at them, I loved them, but I wish there was more papers. Well, you need to get another one, Evelyn. Absolutely. And Lisa's saying, I always like the sarcastic phrases as subtle as a garlic sandwich. I heard it on Love Lucy, which is amazing. I absolutely love that. Keep your comments coming in because we're going to start a new hour. And we're going to start it right now. So if you've just joined us, we've got another hour of launch party. And we're going to show you a few added extras into the show that you're going to be able to purchase on the website. So these are amazing. I love. Now, you know how popular these charms were. Everybody was absolutely loving these gorgeous charms. You're getting 50 assorted designs of your charms. You're getting your ribbons in all these assorted colours. You're getting 2 meters of each, which is absolutely incredible. It doesn't do it justice on there. Go and look at the launch, because the ribbon is really thick, long ribbon. It's really big. So if you like tying big bows, that's incredible. We've got this for £36 platinum or $43.20. Now, if you love your mirror card, we have some amazing mirror card as well for you to look at. Now, this is A5 in size. You are getting your matte mirror, like your satin. You're getting your shiny mirror, and you're getting your glitter card. You're getting the 3 pieces, which are incredible. I believe, how many pieces you're getting in each? Is it 50 in each? It is 50 of each, 150 A5 gold mirror card, which is incredible. You're getting that for a platinum price of £35.20 or $47.20. Now, if you did want some card blanks as well to go with those, we have got some amazing card blanks as well. Now, these card blanks come in different colours, so you're getting your pink and blue, your craft card and your cream, and your red and your green. Exceptional values, these ones. You're getting 100 pieces in each, so you're getting 25 of your cards in each colour, plus your envelope, so 100 piece in each set. These are 6x6 matching envelopes with your card blanks, and a platinum price of £35.20 or $47.20. Now, the next thing we want to show you is those paper pads that our Debbie has been raving about all day. These are incredible. You're getting your winter frost and your winter berries. They are absolutely stunning paper pads. I don't feel like anyone can not have these in their stash for Christmas, because they are so beautiful. There's something different to look in every single one of them. You're getting both of those today for £23 platinum and $31.20. Love those ones. And then finally, we have some glitter glue. These ones are gorgeous. They're back in stock, actually. I think they were out of stock for quite a long while. So you've got these ones where 5-piece, and I say 5-piece, they're actually 5 pads, but you're getting 3 in each. So you're getting amazing, a set of 15 there. 15? That's incredible. Wow. 25% you're saying over that. £20 platinum or $20. Love that one. Stock up on that glue, because that's going to be incredible. Debbie was using that before to highlight on the little legibles, which is fabulous. So make sure you grab those before they're out of stock again. Right, if you are just joining us, make sure that you send in your questions, send in what you're up to tonight, or this evening, or this morning, whenever you're watching, and let Susie know, and she will ping your questions across. Lots of you are joining us today. Sorry, I've not got to reading out lots of your not questions, but your comments. Couldn't think of the word. Thank you. Lisa's saying, oh no, I've read that one. We've got J.D. Viris. Is that how you say it? So sorry if I've got that wrong. She's saying good evening to you all at Crafts TV and Debbie and Debbie. Sissy Hastings is in saying, I've had a few heavy-handed mishaps myself, and sometimes it's heartbreaking if it's especially if it's a piece of gorgeous papers that you've been hoarding. Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to ruin them sometimes, do you? But don't worry, if you do ruin it, just cut them up into little squares. You can use them on the back ends of your card. Pat is in as well, saying she loves the idea of making your own bags. Mary Pat is saying lovely bag, Debbie. Right, something else we've got that was new last week, which is gorgeous. I love this. The first time I've actually seen these close up, Debbie. They're absolutely amazing to go inside. Very similar to that, but you've got almost like this outline die that just goes over that matten layer and creates this beautiful, beautiful sentiment. I absolutely love these. I know Debbie's going to show us some samples in a second, and you'll be able to really see them in their full glory. So that one is your Happy Holidays. Then we've got our Joyous Noel. Then we've got our Merry Christmas. I adore these. I love them.
Love them.
Then we've got Let It Snow. We've also got your season's greetings and your peace on earth. Now, as normal with any launch, we had a showstopper, which you can see on the screens. Platinum price £57, £56 should I say, I'm charging you £1 more, and $72. So you're getting it with your acetate pack. Love this. You're getting your heavyweight acetate, which is amazing. 20 sheets of that. This is a different size pack that we've had before. 8.5 by 11 inches, that one. So a great size of that one. Then you're getting your big pack of your foam, small foam pads. We've also popped in 50 sheets of your craft card. We've popped in a tape pen and those amazing sequins. Now those sequins, you're getting all those fabulous different colours, which are going to be amazing for your Christmas makes. All of those today, like I say, for that price of £56 or $72. Debbie, the samples really showcase these, don't they?
Absolutely, because it could be, it's your Christmas sentiments taken care of. And whether you make scrapbook pages, cards, tags, if you want to put them in home decor pieces, you can do as well. But I just think that I love the blockness, if that's the word.
Blockness, I love that word.
Of the backdrop, do you know, the solid piece, and then that lovely delicate piece. Now, both will work independently on their own as well, because you can read it without the overuse of the overlay part. But I just love the use of these in scrapbook pages, gift boxes. Oh my God, that gift box is divine. It's so simple, but it's so classy. And do you know what I love about it is the font, the change between the top font to the bottom font.
Yes.
Easy to read, any style of card that you want to put them in. I love what Marie's done there. She's done a Christmas bauble. I think that's absolutely beautiful. I can't say that word either, because I don't know, is it what...
Joyous? Joyous?
No, I don't think you say joyous, do you? I don't think you say it like that. I think
it not joyous?
Oh, I can't remember how you pronounce it. It's French, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that, Debs, on one of... Do you know those stencils that we've done in the past? It just looks absolutely...
Oh, it doesn't say joyous. I see what you mean.
Yeah, is it...
Joyeux?
What?
Joyeux.
You have to have the accent.
Joey X.
Joey X.
Have a Joey X. Noel.
But yeah, absolutely. Think about all the other things that you're going to put it on. I love the Let It Snow. I think that's a lovely one. Oh, equally this one though, I think this is lovely. And I think someone's made this here because there's no name on the back. Look how gorgeous that. I love that because it's like almost like a faux kind of embossing technique.
Yeah.
It just looks absolutely beautiful. And then, of course, using those, and it's just two colours there, Debs, looks stunning.
Yeah.
Like I said, on your gift bags, I love the little dinky gift bag that Jan's done on this one. And then again, gift tags. Wow, it's going to take care of all your gift tags. So that is just absolutely fabulous. I love them. I can hear a lot of giggling going off in my ears. Is he trying to work out how to say it? God love him. I can't say it, Jamie. I really can't. Shall we do a quick demo with them? Because I do love these. So I've got the solid, not the blockness, the solid word, and then the intricate word that layer on top of each other so beautifully. I can't say it.
Joal.
Somewhere out there is going to be able to tell us how to pronounce it. Is Susie T watching by any chance? Surely Susie T can do it because she's quite educated and I think she might be able to do it for us.
Joal.
Wait a minute. Has Nicola put one of those translate things?
If that's what she's saying, is it Joel? Joel? Joel and well.
Translate. I can hear it.
Joel and well.
What was that again?
Joel and well.
I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't.
Joel and well.
Noel.
Joel and Noel.
Everybody's probably watching thinking, how can you mess up two words? We know the Noel bit.
I think Susie
I
has
told
typed
you
it
she's
out
very
for
educated, our
us.
Susie.
I haven't got it through. Oh, Joie de Noël. I said that okay, didn't I? Joie de Noël. Joie de Noël. Joie de Noël. Joie de.
Do you know, does it really well?
Joie de.
Jouati?
Joie de.
Jouadi?
Yep.
Jouadi, wadi, wadi?
Joie de. Joie de.
Jouadi.
Joie de. That's what it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's got
Joie de.
no one on end.
Yeah, all right, I didn't say that there. Joie de. I was just trying to get the Joelle bit to you. Joie
Oh,
de
tell me
Noël.
no more French words. I've had enough. I've had enough of not being able to pronounce words and looking absolutely foolish on air.
No, Noël.
I had to get Nigel to say it all the time because every time I came to the board, I went, I can't do it. I'm
Joie
going to attempt to do it.
Noël.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not D on the end. Well, she put D. I mean, Susie, come on, you
where
actually
got
wrote.
D from? Where's she got D from?
Oh, and then de Noël. Joie de Noël.
Joie de Noël?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Susie, she's questioning you. Susie, what's she doing?
Where the heck is Ben when you need him?
Oh dear, French crap. Joie de Noël. It's joie de Noël. And I'm assuming, I mean, after all this, I'm assuming it does mean just joyous Noel. I mean,
Thank God
Have
I've got
a
Merry
joyous
Christmas is
Noel.
all I'm going to say. And that I purposely didn't choose that one because I knew full well I wouldn't be able to say the words. I didn't think that you couldn't say it any better than I can. Oh,
Joie.
this is hilarious,
Joie.
seriously. Oh, where's Leanne when you need her?
and after all that, we got Merry Christmas. What's the translation for that, Debbie?
Joie de Winnie, whatever you said. I thought, I can't. I wish I could do it. I
Merry
really do.
Christmas.
Can you see what I mean, though, about them being quite readable? Whether you use the block one or but obviously they work their magic when
That's
you
so
put that
clever. I
over
didn't
the
realize.
top.
This is the first time I've seen them, Debbie. So both of them look lovely on their own.
They do, yeah, absolutely. So again, and there's, do you know, I'm going to use my dotty tape pen for this one when I can find all this hilarity. I can't find my dotty tape pen. Now, I often mention this when I come to using dotty tape pen with an intricate die, I can sometimes be a little bit on the heavy-handed side. So let me just make sure I've got that. Yeah, that's perfect. I can hear them all in my ear.
Well, they're all laughing online. Jerry Johnson saying, oh, it's a French class. I have no idea. And I took French for years. Nefertiti is saying the more they try to pronounce it, the harder it gets. And then she says, I'm going to pee my pants. I'm crying. This is hilarious, Amal saying. And Marie said, oh my goodness, you two are killing me. I have no idea how to say it either. Wish my daughter was here. She spent 5 years learning the French language. And Susie said, but thanks for you spaving me, Debbie. Joie. That's all you have to remember. Joie.
Yeah, just remember that bit. You can't go wrong.
Joie. Duanel.
Now, that is how it would look with just the 2 layers. But of course, you could multi-layer these, and you could also do a little bit of a drop shadow as well. So I'm just going to run through the block one, so the solid one. I'm going to run that through again onto a black panel of our matte black cardstock. But I do, honestly, Debs, when I saw these, I thought, oh, I I were a little bit like, oh, we've got some Christmas sentiment. We've done lots of Christmas sentiment over the years, but I actually think these are a new firm favourite of mine, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, and after seeing them today, I love them.
Absolutely. And I know you said you've not worked with these yet, but you will love them. And like, whether it be that focal part of a card or whether it be just that little finishing touch, you're going to use these, I think, time and time again.
Yeah, absolutely.
And because of that, all those different ways, from the happy holidays to the Merry Christmas, to the season's greetings, to the word we shall not mention, and I just think you will, you know, get years and years and years of worth of use out of these.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
and they're
absolutely.
a good size, aren't they?
Really good size, yeah. Like I said, can be a focal part or can be just that little finishing touch. And I was thinking for my bag, I might use rather than... What on earth happened there?
You didn't stick it down, Debbie.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I don't know what happened there. Right, we'll do that again. We'll do that again. Let me go and grab some more black cardstock. I don't know how that happened, Debs. I weren't concentrating, were I, again? Too busy yakking about how fabulous they are and how you need them in your life.
They are fabulous,
really
though. I do love them. And I love that we've got a I mean, I know we're laughing about the joyous Noel, but actually having all these different sentiments, and actually having something like that, that would cause quite a conversation piece, wouldn't it? Having that everyone would be saying, what does that say? Or you might just have some French relatives that you could send that to. And then they would be really impressed that you put your joie de Noël on there.
I still don't know where you've got that D from.
That's easy. It's de Noël. De Noël. Joie de Noël.
You're working with Leanne this week, aren't you? You're in with her on Thursday. You need to tell her, no more French. Oh, she'll be really good at pronouncing it, Leanne. She's really good.
Do we have any French viewers?
Ooh.
Because I'm not sure. I hope we haven't offended. Yeah,
Oh
we
my
probably don't anymore, do we?
Now, I've got my Merry Christmas. See what I mean about it being in the block one, how readable it is.
Love
but
it.
I'm going to do a little bit of a drop shadow between there. So I'm just going to drop that down a little bit now.
Love
So I'm
that.
creating a bit of a drop shadow as well.
So nice.
It's lovely, honestly. Just love these. There we go, just down. And I like the fact that you've got, like I said, that very readable one font in a nice straight, solid font.
Yep.
And then you've got that lovely, almost script-like top design on all of them. So I'm just going to drop that down just a fraction. I'm coming down and to the right. Oh, I've impressed myself. I've actually got me right and left right for a change.
And you're right, what you say, Debbie, they are readable. You can see exactly what it says.
Exactly.
They look really gorgeous.
Yeah, and they are really fabulous. And then you can decide
Love
where you're going to
that.
pop that. So I've decided, because we have got those gorgeous papers on, I have got, and this one I actually used the paper in the background, but I'm actually steering towards that one because I like that even better.
Nice.
I think that stands out a bit more. I'll save this for another time. So I've chosen the winter berries. My card base is actually measuring in at 8 by 6 inches. And I've just come down 1/4 of an inch with each of my mats, and then so hard to choose because they are just absolutely beautiful. That's just a little snippet of one of the pieces that I'm going to use. We were talking about this earlier, weren't we, Debs? I never throw my little pieces away because I like to make background pieces with them. So don't throw any cardstock, any papers, pattern papers, anything. You will find a use for them in so many different ways. You'll have seen myself do it, Debbie do it, Craig do it, Lily do it. You know, you could be die cutting into those little, you know, pieces. I won't throw a single bit of paper away at all. It's always a use for them. Now, I've created myself a little panel to go in the centre, but I'm just going to put some foam pads onto the back. Debbie, where did you do with your foam pads? There they are. So I'm just going to pop those. Can't believe you're even getting some foam pads in this bundle. There we go. And then I'm just going to place that into the centre. Now I measured, let me see if I can remember measurements, because I didn't write this one down for this one. Too busy catching up on my 2 months of Emmerdale. So it measured at 5.5 by 4, and then I've literally just popped another little strip, and I think if I remember rightly it was, yes, 2.5 inch, because I'm going to pop that, let me get that the right way around. I think I might pop it down here actually. Yeah, I'm going a bit different. Normally I was going to put that into the centre. This is going to sit in there as well. And do you know what? Debbie, have you got them small... Oh, where's the small foam pads? These will come in really handy. These will do. Yeah, I can chop some down anyway. Let me grab my little scissors. I'm going to lift my sentiment off as well. So let's pop that going across the words.
Oh, Lily was able to pronounce it last week.
Was she? Who said that?
Karen did.
She's very
But
good.
Anna's
though.
saying, oh, you two are great.
It's a good job.
And Susie is saying that we do have a couple of French viewers, but she hasn't seen them about today.
It's probably a good job. Literally. Oh dear. Oh no, we're so sorry.
Rosalind's also asking about how you would emboss a die.
Emboss a die,
Yes.
as in if it's got an embossed feature.
Yes.
I can show you
Yes.
that, definitely.
So I thought I'd
Have we
put
got
that
a die
over
on the
to
show
you.
that we could do that with?
She's not sure where you put the embossing mat over the die.
Ah, well, I can show you how and how you would do that. That's not a problem at all. Oh, I think I might have cut that. Actually, no, that'll do okay there. Oop. Let go of the finger, Debbie, let go of the finger.
And Pat has said, the two of you are making this show so enjoyable. Thank you for today. Hope we see you two more often together. Are you two doing Friday Night Live this week? Oh, yes, we are. I can't wait. I'm actually really looking forward to that. Did you know that Friday Night Live is Jamie's favourite show?
Is it?
Yeah, he loves it.
I didn't know. I didn't know, no.
I mean, you might not be liking it after I've done a bit of stand-up at the beginning, but, you know, we'll see how we go. It didn't go down too well with Al. He just groaned at me.
Had you been using the Ben Dad joke book or the
Well,
bad,
no,
the
I
bad dad
tried
joke
to.
book?
I've been sort of doing a bit of research and I'm trying to. So Al was very good in the respect that because I can't remember jokes, Debbie. I'm really
I
poor at
am
remembering.
hopeless at remembering jokes, Debs.
But he did say if you tell a story, it's easier to remember.
Oh,
So yes,
okay.
I thought I've tried to sort of tell a bit of a story and I've come up with some good jokes. I think they're good jokes.
Oh,
But,
okay, okay.
But yeah, I've got to get through it without laughing myself, and that's the trouble because I just end up laughing. So I might just absolutely sort of slaughter the punchline.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, Deb, because I've said to you, I've not done a Friday Night Live yet, and I'm quite looking forward to it. So
Yeah, I've only done one, so but
You've only done one, yeah? Is it a new show, relatively new show?
It's Ben's baby.
Oh.
So Ben come up with the whole idea of it and the concept to really like ease people into the weekend, have like just a
Aw.
really lovely show where we're playing games, people win prizes. So yeah, we play for like YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, it's really good fun.
Oh,
And we also show a demo of the week, so we can play a video back of one of the. Well, it'd be probably one of your. Well,
Well,
it
no,
might
because
be one of your
there's
demos.
our lovely Leanne and Sheena in, isn't there? So I'm up against some
Yes,
competition.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It could be this one. People might want to see this again because it was funny. I've got a feeling, I think this might be one, yeah, that's on the top of the list of people just because of our joie de Noël. I don't know why I have to feel like I have to say it like that. Joie de Noël. But apart from that, your Merry Christmas is amazing.
Oh, thank you. Well, I just knew that I would stumble, so that's why I chose this particular one. These are from the Holly and the Ivy set. Do you know that I done earlier for the craft along?
Yes.
I just thought they'd come in really handy for later on. And using those gorgeous papers, just want to make sure I've not gone all wonky now. But, you just
Looks very
literally
good.
can be just that little finishing touch to, or in this case, a focal part of the card that keeps falling over. But yeah, absolutely fabulous sentiments, really useful sentiments that I know once you've got them, you're going to use year in and year out because they just cover all of those lovely Christmas sentiments that you want to say to someone. You will stay up, the fan will not blow you down. There you go.
I absolutely love that, Debbie. I've never done a card where your actual topper is slanted to the bottom.
Yeah,
and I
just
think
that a bit
it
different.
looks really lovely. I love that idea. I might be copying that one. If you want to go for these are the dies that you're getting. You're getting all of these different ones. You're getting your joie. I didn't even realise I picked that up first, so really apologies for that. I didn't do that on purpose at all. It was obviously the top one there. I think it's because I was looking at it beforehand to see if that's what it said, because I honestly thought it said joyous, which it does in English, but joie de Noël. You're getting in that one. You're also getting your peace on earth, your season's greetings, your let it snow, Merry Christmas, and of course your happy holidays, which is a gorgeous one. Now, if you're going for the showstopper, not only do you get all of those sentiment dies, you're also getting a lovely pack of big sequins in there, which have got all your multicolours in the back there. We're popping in one of our amazing tape pens. We've also got a whole pack of our foam pads, plus our acetate, which is 11 inches by 5.5, so that's a great, not 5.5, is it? It's 8.5 by 11 inches. And then we're all going, it's US letter size and being informed, of course it is, yes, that one there. And then we've also got a pack of our craft card in there, 50 sheets. You're getting that for platinum price today, £56 or $72. Right, we're going to have a little break so we can just regroup ourselves for our next demo, and then we'll be right back. So take a look at Leanne here.
Tea first, and then from there it'll be meetings, and there could be meetings, there could be creative meetings, I could be supporting one of my team. I also manage a large team, so it could be one-to-ones with those. Every day is different, but always a predominant focus on the products, how they're working, the new products that we're bringing out, a lot of research and development. When we get to see the finished article, way before anybody at home gets to see it, it arrives and we get to unpack it and experience it and try it, gives us all a massive buzz. I can't be getting out of bed too early, and I like to get to bed. 9 o'clock's the new 10 p.m. Tea all day long, black, no sugar, thank you. I tend to miss breakfast, which isn't great, and if I have something when I come in the office, then that's going to be yogurt and fruit. My face, all of the makeup that makes this, nobody's seeing this without that on. Probably a baked potato or a salad or something egg-based. Ooh, craft along a masterclass. I'm going to say masterclass, and that's because I love to educate. One song that would be the theme tune to my life, it would be Billy Ocean, Red Light Spells Danger. Pour a gin and tonic. First thing I do, get in the house, gin and tonic, decompress the day, and then plan what I'm going to do that night.
When I'm working, it's quite busy because I have to get up really early to come in to work if I'm travelling from London. But otherwise, I'm quite lazy. I spend a lot of time in bed. Best part of my day is when we come in and I get to see everybody. I really enjoy being up here. It's really nice to see all my friends, and this is my happy place. I do like to see everyone, and also, of course, if Christina's in, I'm getting my breakfast from Christina before I start the day. Early riser without a doubt, never a night owl. I'm in bed at 9:30. Bath at night, shower in the morning. I'm very clean. Tea, the colour of He-Man. Both. I like pancakes with bacon and maple syrup. Craft along, because there's always a softer side to craft along. My phone, my life is my phone. Yeah, the phone and the dog, unless I'm coming up here and I can't bring the dog in.
My favourite lunch isn't lunch. My favourite lunch is afternoon tea. That's what I'd like. Lots of selection of sandwiches, some scones, or scones, some cream and jam, and some little cakes. But I couldn't have it every day because I'd be the size of a house. Oh, that changes to the moment. My favourite song at the moment is Natasha Bedingfield, Unwritten. Or make myself a cup of tea and go and have a bath.
I love Becky in that video. She just really cracks me up. She's very funny, isn't she? Her with her high tea. We went and had afternoon tea in Edinburgh the other week, which was very, very nice. So I'm with you, Becky. I quite like an afternoon tea. Welcome back to Crafters TV. We're right in the middle. In fact, way past the middle now. We've got a half hour left of the show, and it's been a fun show tonight, that's for sure. We're having lots of comments coming in about how they're looking forward to Friday night as well. Carol's saying, I'm so looking forward to Friday night. Hopefully I will be able to watch us babysitting. Yeah, that's very important duties, Carol. We've got Michael saying, Debbie, you will be hilarious on Friday night live. Janet is saying, hello from Daventry. Not been on for a while. I just spent a fortune on lots of dies, papers and lots of stuff I didn't need to buy. I think that's the same for a lot of us, Janet. Shirley is saying, thank you, I've really enjoyed the show. Rosalind is saying, that's a beautiful card, Debbie. I just saw the die there. There is, oh, someone's saying that there is no D in there, just joyous, joy. Joie. Joie Noel. Joie Noel. No D. Where did you get the Noel from? And someone's put laughing faces to Susie. Nefertiti is saying, if this is the preview of Friday Night Live, I'm taking the day off. Just to enjoy the show. And Michael is saying, I really look forward to the Debbie duos on Friday Night Live. It will be a blast. Pat saying beautiful card, Debbie, and Mary Pat is saying beautiful card. Yeah, some lovely makes in tonight's show, that's for sure. Now, something else that's really beautiful, and I know Debbie has been itching to get her hands on it. She did launch it at Hobby Maker, so I know she's been using these, but we both love a bit of sparkle, and these are exceptional sparkle. They are absolutely amazing. If I pop it like this so you can see, we're just going to see, and then I'm going to move it. I mean, that is beautiful, shiny, not just chunky and extra chunky glitter paste we've got here, which are incredible. Now, these are the colours that you're getting at the top, which are on your white cardstock, are exceptional because they just add that amazing iridescent. You've got a touch of blue, touch of orange, and you've got your sort of iridescent sparkles here. And then below are the ones on black cardstock. So here you can see if you use this one on your cardstock, it's going to give you sort of that green and gold effects. Coming over to your chunky glitter on this one, on black cardstock, it's going to give you those sort of blue effects. And then the same here, although we're going to go diagonally. So this one here has got your blue flakes in there. Look at that, it's incredible. And then we've got this one, which has got your green sort of gold flakes, which is going to go on your black cardstock here. Absolutely amazing. Now, to go with these as well, it's not just your glitter paste that you're getting, you're also getting your actual stencil designs. Now, your stencils are honestly so stunning. I love them. So you've got that Christmas tree. Can you imagine doing those and putting your spray snow through them on your windows? Look absolutely amazing. We've also got your beautiful snowflake. We've also got your stencil here, which has got it's got 3 different sort of designs in here, but creating this piece at the bottom. I love that one, absolutely lovely. So you've got that one. You've also got your holly, so another gorgeous one on there, which is your cozy Christmas. Love the bauble on this one. So you've got your, I was going to say easy Christmas, but I think it says cozy Christmas, although we'd all like an easy Christmas. Honestly, I need to rewrite some of these boards. That one says cozy Christmas as well, but that's the bauble cozy Christmas. Perhaps they're just
It's because there's 3 stencils in one pack. So it's got the Cozy Christmas, it's got the 2 baubles and the holly.
Oh, okay.
So that's, yeah, so
yeah,
that's
but they
the
both
cozy.
had Cozy Christmas written on them.
Yes, so the Cozy Christmas comes like this. So you got your Cozy Christmas, but it's got 3 stencils inside. So your 2 baubles. So from the Cozy Christmas, you've
there
got...
you go. There's me not doing my homework.
No, it's fine,
Right.
honestly, because Debbie, I got confused myself. So
Well,
when
they
I
didn't
looked
make
at
that
it-
easy for me, did they, Debbie? They didn't make it an easy Christmas. Cozy Christmas, the one with the 3 inside. But you're getting all of those ones. Let's just head over to Debbie and she can tell you exactly what's in them.
I'll show you some samples before we move on to a demo, because I absolutely love our glitter pastes. And these new iridescent ones mean that you can add them over to the top of inky backgrounds, and look at the difference. You've already seen them on white and black on the boards, but look at the difference when you add ink underneath as well. Honestly, this iridescent sparkle is something else. Let's not forget of all the things that you can pop them onto as well. So you can put these onto candles, you can put them onto acetate, onto velvet. Look at it on that acetate,
That's
Debs.
beautiful.
It's honestly stunning. I just think it looks absolutely beautiful. On black cardstock, it is knock it out of the park spectacular. I genuinely mean that. And the difference that you get between the two, the white and the black, just really sets it alight. But look at this. I mean, it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. Whichever way round you want to use these, honestly, look at that. Now, again, that difference between it being on the black cardstock to then an inky cardstock. Don't be afraid as well to try different surfaces. So things like, which you probably wouldn't think to put the paste through, but like the matte mirror cardstock that we're
That's
doing,
amazing.
that looks incredible. I wish
Yeah,
I'd
it
thought
does.
about taking that down with me to Hobby Maker,
That's so
because I would
good.
have done that, because that looks just absolutely fabulous when you pop it onto things like that. And of course, it could just be with your papers and just use one of those stencils and then just a bit of that glitter paste. They're absolutely beautiful, is all I've got to say on them. I am going to use Cozy Christmas with the 3 stencils. Debbie had it same. I was looking at it thinking, where's 3 stencils in that? Until I turned it over. And then I realised, and do you know what I love about them, is that we've got all this slight space. That means you can spread that on and not be afraid to work on a bigger project, because you can pull it back and it not affect it, which is
Love
why
that.
I absolutely love them. Now, I have got myself a circular. I use one of my old, and I say one of my old ones, it's from another company actually, this one, a circular die, because this is really big. I want you to put this in perspective. These are really big stencils. They measure at 7.5 inches by 7.5 inches. But I'm just going to pop that down into, let me just come down a little bit, like that looks perfect actually. So I'm just going to pop that on. Now, my stencil already has on the back of it some of our stick and spray. You're going to be using chunky glitter paste, whether it be the extra chunky or the chunky one. You don't want it seeping underneath, so make sure you seal that down. Now, I know our American friends, I think you have to get an equivalent over there. Anybody in the UK, this is the one to use, which is the purple top, and spray just a little bit at the back. Let it go tacky to about 30 seconds. Apply it to your make, and then it's ready to use. Now, I am going to actually pop it onto some ink, because do you know, I found these other day. Completely forgot we had the Frosty and Bright ink pads. And I thought, I'm using those. So I'm going to come in. Now, I couldn't find a nice clean ink dauber, so we're just going to hope for the best. Do you have a secret stash of these, Deb, somewhere in your drawer?
No, I don't.
Oh, we need to get some, because they're not...
I need a new set at home.
I do. Although saying that, I could wipe these down with a little bit of, I suppose good. Damp cloth probably would wipe them down, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think this has had a bit of, do you know the whites that we've got? Because can you see it's like, in fact, Debbie, get a bit on there. That's the easiest way to do it. And then just apply that on.
Oh, so this is clever. This is a good way of then adding colour.
Yes.
And it's shining through.
Yeah, because of that iridescent sparkle as well. So you can, honestly, they're just divine, absolutely divine. I'm going to come in. I think I should be okay with that one, the polar blue. Forgot how gorgeous these inks were.
Yeah, they're so nice, aren't they?
And you can use any inks through these stencils. You can use things like your duet ink pads, because they're gorgeous colours in the duet ink pads as well. But I'm just wanting to get a little bit of an inky background. Then we're going to put the paste on after. So, and I'm not going to remove it. I'm going to keep it there. It's gorgeous, isn't it, Jamie? Lovely, vibrant blue. But think of all the other ink pads that you've got in your collection. And we've done some gorgeous ink pads over the years. Right, so that's the two colours down. Looking already really nice. It's going to come to life when... Oh,
Choices now.
Choices. I keep getting pulled towards the Winter Radiance. I love this one, and I think this one's been well loved as well. Yes, I thought so. Someone's had that tipped up on the side there, but when you're storing them, Debs, I don't know if you do, but I always store them flat.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I think these have been popped this way in the basket, and
Yes,
so
of
all the
course.
paste has gone down to this
Yep.
end. It's okay, it's not a problem, because you're just going to take from your spatula, and I'm going to do a Leanne here where I'm not scraping it like a toast and butter. I do like my toast with rather thick butter all over it. But I prefer to do it this way, where you're popping quite a nice bit down.
Yep.
And not being, because I've always been taught, oh, you need to put it on sparingly. And then Leanne went, no, you don't. You get that slapped on there. She went, we can peel that back off afterwards. And ever since then, Debs, oh, it's like, that's me done. That's me sorted. But honestly, they're just absolutely gorgeous. And I'll, in a second, clear that stencil, without putting your finger in it, Debbie, when I've got it off my sheet, and just pull that back.
Oh,
my
wow,
God,
look at that.
honestly. I will come up close for you, Jamie.
That is
Just give me a second,
amazing.
because I'm just going to pop that onto the top there. If I just lift that up,
Oh, it's beautiful.
oh my God, it literally bounces so
Look
many
at
different
that.
colours through when you are using it on top of ink.
That's
And it looks
stunning.
beautiful. Now, you do need to let it dry, of course. It needs to dry. I personally... and people have asked me this before, and I will tell you, I do sometimes, especially if I am in a rush and I want to get it dry quick, I do use a heat tool over the top. You can force that drying stage.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. But if you've got the time, let it dry naturally.
Yeah.
Let it dry naturally. I'm just going to peel that back now. I've just realised I forgot to ask Jake for a bowl of water. I know. I need a bowl of water, because the last thing you want to do is let any of that paste dry on there, because Debbie, this is, as you know, it is super strong adhesive in there, and it dries like, oh, honestly, it's just absolutely incredible. Now, I've already let one of mine dry, so I'm hoping Jake is somewhere around. Could we call him? Could we put out the call for our Jakey? Our lovely Craig yesterday, calling him all, Jake, because we need a bit of water just to get it in there. The last thing, like I said, you want to do is let it dry onto that stencil, because it will ruin it. And this is my stencil. Do you know what I'm going to do, actually, Debs? I'm just going to use a cloth over it.
I was just going to get you
I'll be
some.
all right
I was just
using
going
a
to
bit
put
of a wet
some water
cloth.
in a tub for you.
Oh, Debs, no, you look after your back. No, it's fine.
I wasn't going anywhere.
Oh, right, okay.
No, I put it here and I've just tipped some water in.
Oh, Debbie, you're so kind.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, because I don't want to ruin my stencil. And I know by the time we come off air, thank you, it will have set, because it's very warm in the studio. So just bear that in mind when you're doing this. Now, of course, let that dry. I've already let this one particularly dry. I've added a few little gems onto it as well to really give it an... Oh. When I say a bit of sparkle, I do love a bit of sparkle. To be fair, it's only because I got a bit messy around the edges, and I thought, oh God, I need to distract from my messiness. So I popped a few little bits of sparkle onto the back.
I love that.
Really, honestly, I love these. Do you know what? Where's me straight tape pen gone? Let's come in with that one. So I'm just going to pop this round all of my nested die. We do lots of nested dies at Crafters Companion. There's some multimedia ones as well, but just head over to the website and have a little look around, see what you can see. And then I'm just going to pop that onto the top. all that way
There you
around.
go, it's all clean.
Oh, you're so... Thank you. Thank you very much, Debbie. But look how gorgeous. Now, you'll hear in a second, because this is dry. Can you hear? It really does set beauty. That's not going anywhere. It's going to go on glass, it's going to go on ceramics, it's going to go onto cardstock, acetate, vellum, it's going to go into any kind of medium. However, I've just brought in, because I did want to make a card, this last one, and I love this style of card, Debbie. I'm absolutely addicted to making them.
Ooh, what's this one?
Well, do you know the little diamond points? Just love, I go through phases with my cards. So I've started, and I've gone big, because obviously this is, they're really big. So I've taken 8x8 cardstock, gone down 1/4 of an inch for my mats and layers, but I've actually used, Debbie, you colours. Managed to stick a piece of white cardstock over the wet one. I know. Oh, I'm so I want to save that as well because it's so pretty. I've taken the stencil with the holly, and I've actually just randomly popped it around onto there using the same colours, but I haven't put any glitter paste. I didn't want to waste all that glitter paste. I wanted to just use it for a focal pot because it's going to work really lovely together.
Oh, it's
so
lovely.
I'm just going to pop now. And again, this one was a 7.5 inch square white cardstock that we have, and just inked onto the back there. So let's pop that on. And then this is what I'm talking, Deb. So I created, because obviously this is 8x8, so I made my neck. Wait a minute. Yes, it is. I thought it was 8x8. I've created the same thing with a card. So if I just show you what I mean by this, let me just turn these round the other way because I've already done mats and layers. And you'll recognise this style of card, Debbie, but it is literally, so it's, let me push that up a little bit. It is 8 inches, but this time by 8 3/4, and I've scored it at 3/4 of an inch to give the little tab. And then you just find the middle point of your square, not with the flap on, you want to do it to the square. And obviously this is 8x8, so really easy. I went to 4. And then I've just taken it from the top corner and sliced that down into the middle point, and the top corner of this and slice it down to the middle point. Now when you're doing your mats and layers, it's exactly the same. So the next level down in the black would have been, as I turn that round, because you'll see in a second, was the next size down. So 7 3/4, find that middle point, do exactly the same, you'll get the perfect mat and layer for it, including the 7.5 inch square, and it's just the same inky background that I've used on that piece, cut down again, find that middle point of your 7.5 inch and just cut down, and you'll find that you get the perfect mats and layers that sit into those panels. So, before I do that, Debbie, let's get me glue.
So I do a similar card to that, Debbie. I mean, that's quite easy to cut the sides off.
You do that beautiful napkin kind of fold,
yeah,
don't
so
you?
you score it and then fold those sides in.
Yeah, I remember.
Which,
do you not remember that when you did Craftaganza and
I
we
did
came?
do
Yeah, and we
Craftaganza,
came to your class.
Yeah, and funny enough, I made one not that long ago, and I think I did it on air. But it works out the same, similar sort of card.
Yeah, similar kind of effect. And yeah, do you know, I've not done one of those napkin point cards for quite a while. Are they called napkin point, or is it double?
I don't know what it's called.
What's it called now, that?
It's quite an Art Deco look.
Yeah, it's really lovely. Yeah, it looks lovely with things like, you know, the Roaring 20s.
That was before you were with Crafters Companion, wasn't it?
Well, I actually worked for Crafters.
Oh, you did work
I did,
for
yeah. I worked in the
Crafters
store, but I loved the idea of going to a craft retreat, and I loved the Craftaganza. And Craftaganza still exists, you know.
Does it?
At the stores.
Oh.
Did you know?
I didn't
At
know.
Evesham and Chesterfield.
Oh.
They have their own Craftaganzas over the weekend.
Wow.
It was a raving success, the first one. They will be doing some more. They will be doing some more.
I didn't
And
know that.
I know, and I did say to her, please, please, please let me know about it the next time you're doing one, because I'd love to come to one.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do their shop ones. So yeah, both Evesham and Chesterfield have done
That's
one.
amazing.
I know, it's lovely, isn't it? It's a bit difficult at the moment because obviously we are on air, 5 days a week now,
Yeah.
2 shows a day. It's very difficult to be able to organise something like that with all of us.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So all I'm going to do, Debs, is I'm going to attach that to the back now. So I'm just going to
Beautiful.
use that tape again, and it's just showing you your stencils. Of course, stencils are stencils. You can put whatever you want through them. They've been decided that Well, nearly, Debbie. Oh, I know it's getting late, but I nearly fudged that up really well and truly. Let's just pop that down onto there. And then, of course, the Chrissy cross. Now, I'm going to be very careful how I say this, because I said it with Nigel as well, the worst person in the world to say it in front of. So these two panels, because I'm trying to not say it.
Well, I don't know what you're trying not to say.
I'm not going to say it because I'm going to get myself into trouble. So the Chrissy cross panel, that's what we're going to do. We're going to crisscross over that point. And I want to keep mine nice and flush so I can get it into an 8x8 envelope, Deb. So I'm just positioning it where it comes flush to here at the bottom part of the card and flush to the top. There's lots of ways where you can spread, where you can widen them a bit more. You can bring them in a little bit tighter as well if you want to. So I'm just going to be really careful what I say.
I love that you try to be really careful, and I have no idea what you're trying to be really careful
I'm going to tell
of.
you after the show, but we can't do it because, yeah, I'll get into trouble. So, so we're not going to do that. So, yes, that's the one, Jamie. Yes, we're not going to say any more. No, because I said. So, and we're not going to say that. We're not going to say that, so I'm not going to do that. How I still kept my job is beyond me, but yes, Jamie, that's what I saw when I was describing it. So, doesn't that look gorgeous just with that stencil alone? But of course,
It does look lovely, but yes, look at
the
that.
resistance when you pop that gorgeous sparkly, and I'm just going to be careful because I want to make sure I don't put glue just there, so I'm just going to come in and just pop a few
That is
pieces
so lovely.
and then just place that into that centre. And then I've used actually I got this from the Sparkling Winter Debs. Do you know the sentiments?
Yeah.
I've used my warm winter wishes.
Oh, amazing.
And I'm debating, do I put it on the inside? Or do I put it, Oh no, I don't want to cover that. I'm going on the inside. Let's go on the inside. And pop that in the middle, like so. And there you go. Really, I mean, they are spectacular, those pastes. They're absolutely beautiful. And you can create that lovely iridescence. Look at that sparkle, Debs. That
It's
iridescent
so lovely.
sparkle. By putting a little bit of ink underneath. And you'll have seen us show you how to do it under the white, directly onto white cardstock, directly onto black cardstock with those samples I showed you earlier. But don't forget about all the inks that you have in your collection as well. And look at that. Lovely. And this is the Winter Radiance is one of the chunky ones. Imagine what that would look like with the extra chunky. Just say it slowly, Debbie, you'll be fine.
And that's before you've gone out and had a drink, Debbie. We're off out in a little while to have a drink. I absolutely love that. And like Debbie was saying earlier, you can put these onto so many different surfaces, including acetate, your candles, glass, so picture frames, anything like that. It's just going to look spectacular. Those pots of glitter make such amazing difference, whether you use them onto your white surfaces or your darker surfaces. And when you move those, look at the shine on there. Absolutely incredible. So you're getting your, I can't read it upside down and the writing's very small, you're getting your snowflake and your winter radiance. So snowflake on your white card and then onto your black. We've then got your winter radiance onto your white and then your dark. And then we've got our ice angel and snow fairy, which go opposite. So we're going this way to this one here, which has got your blue. I mean, that is really extra chunky. In fact, Debbie, I've not seen glitter paste this chunky before. No. They are amazing. And then we've got this one here, which is your snow fairy, which is going to go across to sort of your gold green green one, which is incredible. And if I just show you those stencils, you're getting 6 stencils in total, but you're getting 3 in each of those packs, which I didn't realise. So not your easy Christmas, but your cosy Christmas. So you're getting your bauble, and you're getting that beautiful bauble there. You're also getting your holly leaves, love that one. And then you've got your scene there, your wintry scene. You've also got your snowflake, and you've got that gorgeous Christmas tree, which I think is one of my favourites. I absolutely love that one. Now, if you did want to go for extras, let me tell you this one, which is amazing. Even if you want some really good quality black cardstock, this is, you know, Sheena always talks about our Spectrum Noir pads when it comes to watercolour cardstock. You can't beat the pads. This one is your black cardstock. So although we do good black cardstock, this one is exceptional. It's slightly bigger than your A4. It's 9 by 12 inches. It's black to its core, so it's great for tearing, great for borders, but it's going to be amazing for your glitter paste as well. Now this pad, you're actually getting 3 packs of this, which is incredible value. You're saving over 30% on this. Your platinum price is $15.98 or $25.58. So that is really exceptional value. So if you want to use some really good quality cardstock with your glitter paste, this is going to be exceptional for those as well. Right, let's see if we've got any more comments coming in for the last few minutes of the show. Mary Pat is saying that's absolutely gorgeous, Debbie. Carol is saying, I love the colours of your nails, Debbie. You ladies always have lovely nails. I don't know how you all work with them for so long. I've had all mine cut off, actually. I've had long nails for so long, but I decided to sort of go back to basics and go start again.
I'm having a rest as well. I'm going to take them off and have a couple of weeks rest.
Yeah.
I like to rest them a couple of weeks of the year, and it's in time for me when I'm off.
Yes.
So I'm going to take them off and have a couple of weeks without them. So, but yeah, just to give my nails a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So just to strengthen them up. And Susie's saying she's no idea what you were talking about either, but we'll let you know, Susie.
We will let you know,
it says that's stunning. And Mary Pat's saying, wow, Debbie, your card is absolutely stunning. Susie's saying these will make amazing, these look amazing on candles, plain, or the ones in glass jars. Yes, absolutely. Paul Prince is saying that it's so good to see you fun ladies. Debbie, great demonstrations. It's been an absolute blast. I have to say, the last couple of hours, it's just gone so quickly. Tomorrow's going to be a very different day. We've got our amazing Sheena in the building. She's bringing you something very new. It's not a Sheena product, but she is bringing you some very cute little characters tomorrow, and I can't wait to see her take on them because they're going to be absolutely incredible. You will love to see Sheena's take on them, and then I think I've got them next week, so down at Hobby Maker, so it's going to be amazing. And then we've got also our 60-minute deals as well tomorrow evening, so that's going to be a really good show. And Nicola's just informed me there are some really good deals in that. Now, you've seen our 60-minute deals before. I know sometimes we say these won't be available. We really mean it. They won't be available. They're only available for the 60 minutes of the show, which is 5 till 6 o'clock. So you don't want to miss that tomorrow because it's an absolutely fast-paced show, and it is just 60-minute deals. Debbie, thank you so much for today. I hope you've had fun. You are back here tomorrow, but not doing, not on air.
The warehouse. I'm going to be letting me loose in the warehouse. I can't wait because I may be taking a thing or two home with me, but I'm really looking forward to that. And I will be back on Friday though, so I'm back on Friday with a brand new launch, which I'm really excited about. The Touch of Sparkle, you do not want to miss it. It's just the most divine collection, and I'm really excited about that one, including, can't wait to do the Friday Night Live with you. Looking forward to that show too. So I will be back. I'll see you on Friday.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we can't wait. Thank you, Debbie. But we're going out for a drink in a little while. We're going to go and meet our Craig. In fact, Craig's our chauffeur for tonight. He's coming to pick us up, and it could be luckily haven't got to be in till later on in the morning, so I should be able to get a bit of a
I'm going to be mindful of pavements and curbs because as you can see, I like to touch them now and again.
Now, if you do want to catch Debbie's craft along, that's coming up straight after today's programme. So we've got that coming up right next on 24/7. So make sure that you grab that one. But for now, I'm saying goodbye, and I will see you tomorrow with our Sheena. Bye for now.